Good morning, Stouffville residents. My name is Imraz Ramani, your favorite door knocker, and I am here with Vinny, the owner at our very own East Side Mario's. Good morning, Vinny. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Imraz. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Why don't we jump right in, and why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. Like Imraz said, my name is Vinny Bahri. I'm the owner and operator of East Side Mario's in Stouffville. We've been here for about 5 years. I'm originally from Manitoba, Winnipeg, Manitoba, and I have a passion for the hospitality industry and I love food.
Okay, great. So why did you decide to open up your restaurant in Stouffville?
That's a great question. So I was living in Markham, Ontario, and obviously Stouffville is very close by. So when I scouted a bunch of different locations, I felt that Stouffville had the best chance for success in terms of the demographic. It's a growing community, and obviously our restaurant is geared more towards families, so I thought Stouffville would be the perfect fit.
Nice, yeah, and I agree with you. I love living in Stouffville, hence why we're doing this feature. Now, you mentioned earlier that you decided to get into East Side Mario's because it's a franchise.
That's right.
What separates your specific location from other locations, would you say?
Sure, that's a great question. So, East Side Mario's, hey bada boom bada bing. We have brand recognition. We're a well-known name with families in terms of our food. We offer something that's really unique. We have the all-you-can-eat soup, salad, and bread. And I think that really differentiates us from all other restaurants. I don't think there's any other restaurant that offers you unlimited soup, unlimited salad, unlimited bread. And the families love it, the kids love it. And we're like the number one choice for families and kids.
Yeah, I agree. You know, out of all the restaurants my family and I visit, the atmosphere and the environment that you create here definitely makes it very welcoming and easy for us to walk in through the doors every time. So well done with that.
Yeah, we really try to bring the amore, as the Italians say, to the atmosphere in the restaurant, and we want it to be a fun and vibrant place.
Excellent. Well, you've done a great job capturing.
Thanks.
What do you like or love about the local residents in Stouffville?
You know what? Stouffville is a really, really tight-knit community, and I don't think me and my wife realized that until we actually moved here. We decided after that we opened the restaurant that we moved to Stouffville itself, and what we found, it's a really tight-knit place, strong community. A lot of the families that come in here have been coming here for 4 or 5 years, so it's great to get to know a lot of the people in this community. They support each other. They've supported us for 5 years now, and we're really thankful to be here.
And what would you say is your favorite part about living in Stouffville?
I think the favorite part of living in Stouffville is just having that country feeling, but yet you're close to the city. We're able to access a lot of parks and go on hikes. There's lots of things to do outdoors in Stouffville, but yet you're still close enough to the city, like Markham. You can jump on the highway. So I like that whole environment that Stouffville has to offer for its citizens.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's there's a lot of great advantages and benefits of living in Stouffville, and my wife and I and our family didn't quite realize it until we moved in.
Absolutely.
And just dove in ourselves, and then you see all the benefits. Like you said, you know, transportation is close by. All the amenities that you need are close by too. Stouffville's growing so at such a rapid pace. It's everything you need now. You can get within a 15-minute drive almost, which is I find amazing.
Yeah, I mean, there's even a farm right next to my house, which is great. You know, I can take my son to the farm on any particular day. There's a organic apple farm that's near my house, so it's really great living in this town.
Yeah, I agree. Only in Stouffville do you get this type of activities at your doorstep.
Yeah.
Now, this is you've sort of touched on this, but I'm going to ask you to maybe dive in a bit more.
Sure.
What sets the way you run your restaurant different or separate you from the way other franchises are run?
I think it's really all about the operator. So with me and my wife, we're really hands-on. A lot of people in this community, a lot of the families, they know me by name. They come in asking for me, and I'm actually here. And I think that makes a huge difference. What I find is that as a general manager and as an operator, when you're physically in the restaurant every day, your hands are all over the place. I might be helping expo the food, packing your takeout order. I might be welcoming you at the door. I'll be speaking to the families at the tables. I'll be singing happy birthday to some of the kids. And I think that really makes me kind of stand out as an operator, as a franchisee, compared to any other franchise restaurant where there's just somebody that's hired, right? I actually care, and I actually check for everything. My family actually eats at this restaurant. So it means the world to me that when people come here, they have a good experience.
I love it, Vinny. And it seems like you definitely are very hands-on, and it's required you to put on a lot of different hats. And like you said, I think that shows, and that message gets conveyed to your clients when they walk in the door, right? They know what to expect and the environment to expect because you and your family have created it.
Thank you.
Great. Do you have a message for the viewers in Stouffville?
Yeah, I mean, we're so happy that we've been welcomed to the community. We've been here now for 5 years. Actually, we just passed 5 years in December. It's been a tough road. Obviously, we've navigated for the entire restaurant industry, the hospitality industry. Navigating through a pandemic. We were barely open for a year and a half. So, just thank you to the community for supporting us and coming out, bringing your families here for your milestones and your birthdays, your anniversaries, your bar mitzvahs. We've seen everything. We celebrate everything. Thank you to all the teams that have come here and supporting us. We appreciate it.
And thank you for sticking around, because I know a lot of other, like you said, the restaurant industry and the food industry took a hit during COVID.
That's right.
And it couldn't have been easy for you or your family to juggle the stress that came with this whole shock to us with COVID. So thank you for sticking it out.
Thank you.
We do, as a community, we do appreciate it. And Eastside Mario has a very great standing within the community.
Thank you.
It's nice to see the face behind it is also always present at the restaurant.
Thank you.
Rather than just the person that writes a check and you don't know who they are.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, you mentioned COVID was a challenge that you faced. Is there any other challenges that you faced or that you faced and that sticks out in your memory?
Absolutely. Well, we can address the COVID issue. Obviously, I've barely been open for a year and a half as an operator, and no one could have ever expected for that to happen. And, we basically survived on takeout for about a year and a half to 2 years. But I guess that was the silver lining with that. It brought a lot more awareness to our takeout. Our pastas travel really well, and our sales have continued to be stabilized in that area. So we're really happy with the off-premise channel. There's always going to be challenges in operating a restaurant, whether it's labor shortages, whether it's food cost, whether it's the quality of your lettuce. There's always challenges in running a restaurant, but at the end of the day, it's very fulfilling as an operator.
Yeah, amazing. And it seems you have to be very fluid with your everyday dealings, because nothing seems to be consistent in your world.
I can speak on behalf of last night. I got a message first thing in the morning that our dishwasher had broken down. The motor had burned out. I had 2 people that called in sick. I had 3 basketball teams coming in the afternoon unexpectedly. That alone was a Sunday for me.
Amazing. And it seems like you've really mastered the art of figuring out solutions to all these things that are thrown at you.
Yeah, you really have to think on the fly. Like you said, it can be a really fluid situation. A lot of things happen. And you just kind of have to deal with things as they come up.
What advice would you give to aspiring entrepreneurs that are looking to get into the food industry?
Absolutely. You know what? I think one of the biggest things is being resilient. I think a lot of people underestimate how challenging this industry is. There's a lot of smiles and there's a lot of great food, but behind it, there's a lot of hard work. There's a lot of scheduling. There's a lot of food costs involved. But being resilient and dealing with problems as they come up. And believe me, problems come up every day, every week. People will call in sick. People will inevitably leave the job. You'll be onboarding new people. You're constantly training new people. And you're constantly trying to grow sales. Because ultimately, as a business, you want to be profitable as well. And the cost of living is only increasing. So that's a major challenge we're facing right now. So to any aspiring entrepreneur, I would say stay resilient, stay focused, and hard work will ultimately always pay off.
Amazing. Stay resilient. I like that. That's great advice. What advice would you give your younger self?
You know what? That's actually a great question. I mean, I would probably tell myself, I would have probably liked to have started the whole process of planning for my business a little bit earlier. I feel like when you're younger, you're a little bit immature, and things like business plans, branding, social media, you don't realize how much they impact your business, and you don't realize all these things until you're actually running your business. So from that standpoint, yes, I would have loved to told my younger self to pay more attention to these things, because ultimately they affect your bottom line.
Yeah, that's really good advice, right? It's like all these small details end up creating the larger picture, and that's what your end goal is.
Exactly.
Can you share any significant milestones or achievements your business has achieved in Stouffville over the last 5 years?
Absolutely. So, like I said, we've been here now for 5 years, which is fantastic. We've been so grateful for the support we've received. We're doing well, and we're well integrated in the community. We recently received a reward from the Restaurant Guru website as the best Italian restaurant in Stouffville, so we're really happy about that.
Well
we're rated really well on Google. I think we're 4.1 or 4.2 stars, which I'm really happy about. And ultimately, we're just looking to grow our profile in the community. Like you said, the town is getting bigger and bigger, which will only benefit us. And that was one of the reasons why I opened up in Stouffville, going back to that question, was that I knew that the town is growing, and as a young restaurant, we were going to grow with the town. So we're looking forward to that.
Good. Well, I'm happy to hear that you have the mind frame that you're here to establish yourself from today and to still be standing decades from now.
Absolutely.
Vinny, can you tell us what is your favorite dish at your restaurant?
You know what? My favorite, to be honest, I see the food here every day, but hands down, what we're known for, my favorite dish is the chicken parmesan. It's as big as your head. It's an Italian classic, and I would say it's my ultimate favorite, and the thousands of people that come here love it as well.
Well, there you go, folks. Next time you have a hungry appetite, you know what to order at Eastside Mario's. And with that, we're going to wrap up this interview. Vinny, let's end off with the cheers. Thank you very much for your time.
Cheers.
And I wish you all the best.
Thank you. Hey, bada boom, bada bing.